Councilman Bickerstaff.
Mr. Mayor, I move we approve the consent agenda as presented.
A motion by Councilman Bickerstaff to approve the consent agenda as presented. Councilman King, second by Councilman King. Any discussion? Please cast your vote. Motion carries unanimously. The consent agenda is passed. Item 2, Mayor and City Council announcements regarding special events, current activities, and local achievements. Anyone tonight have any announcements they'd like to? Councilman King?
Mayor, I'd like to mention to folks that may not be aware, you may be driving around and see blue lights on people's garage doors. Oftentimes that's in support of our police. This particular month is National Autism Awareness, and many of those blue lights you might see are to make us aware of folks with autism. I know many of you probably know people that have autistic members of their family. We certainly do. And, they're thriving in our society, and we just want to be aware that they have some special challenges and to be considerate of them when you do encounter them. Mayor, I'd also like to mention a animal shelter program. We're currently looking for volunteer positions. Sachse Animal Shelter needs about 10 volunteers, 18 volunteers. Need to be about 16 years old, be able to commit to a 2-hour shift, be able to commit to weekly service through June, July, and August. So certainly if you have teams that fit that bill, we certainly like to see them working and helping us up at the animal shelter. Last thing I'd like to mention, I think we're going to have a special announcement here shortly, but I did want to mention once again our Vietnam moving wall. I know a Facebook page, an event has been created, so this will be your opportunity to go in and log into that event and let them know that you're coming. Let other people know about it and support this event. It's going to be a really, really cool event, something we can really honor our veterans.
Mayor Pro Tem Wright.
Thank you, Mayor. I wanted to let everyone know what's going on at the library this month. On Tuesday, April 4th at 6 p.m., that's tomorrow evening, the Hudson Middle School robotics team will be at the library to provide a demonstration of what they've been working on, I presume. Then on Tuesday, April 11th at 6 p.m., there'll be a presentation by the UTD Chemistry Department on science experiments. Then on Monday, starting on Monday, April 17th, and continuing the following Monday, the 24th, the Crochet for Beginners class will be offered again. And on the 29th of April, that's a Saturday at 2 p.m., the Perot Tech Truck will be visiting the library. And please note, the library will be closed on April 14th and 15th for Easter weekend. Thank you.
Anyone else? Easter events. Saturday, April 8th, Heritage Park this Saturday, Easter egg scramble at 10 a.m. At 7:30 p.m. At Heritage Park, the doggy bone hunt at 7:30, and the flashlight egg hunt at 8 p.m. It's all for the kids, and it's a great weekend. So I want to thank our staff and everybody that puts on these events for the hard work that they do. Veterans Movie Mall, again, Memorial Day weekend, we can't say enough, March 26th to the 29th. And I want to recognize Bobby Tillman. Bobby, thank you for getting this thing kicked off and all of the work that you put into it, and then getting as many folks as you can together for this event. So I remember the day you walked in and wanted to talk, just to bring it up, and you carried it all the way, and I appreciate your work. And I know we all do up here, so thank you. If you had a chance to go out last Saturday, this last weekend, we had a great cleanup. Our city is cleaner. Yes, it is. And all the volunteers, it was just a great event. A lot of teams showed up. I think the council, we did a really good job picking up, didn't we, I guess? No, we did a good job. But all the groups are good. Again, staff, parks, fantastic. Such a successful event. I know every one of the recycling centers, the different pickups, from shredding to paint to computers, everything, were busy. It was just smooth. It just kept running so smooth. So thank everyone again for another successful year. And we will continue to be a tree city and do what we can to make our city clean and beautiful. If we don't have, is there any other announcements here on this? Okay. Item 3, citizen input. Public's invited this time to address the council. You'll be asked to come to the microphone and state your name and address for the record. If your remarks pertain to a specific agenda item, please hold them until that item, at which time we will solicit your comments. Council is prohibited by state law from discussing any item not posted on the agenda according to the Texas Open Meetings Act. Is there anyone here this evening for citizen input?
Well, Mayor, Councilman, Bobby Tillman at 6214 Bend Road. I have my company here. As you mentioned about the Vietnam Wall project, we're working diligently on it. Part of the thing that we have as a component of that is an escort process. And my son is going to mention a little bit about that. We've got some cars and literature. We won't take just a moment of your time. We just want to kind of let everybody know exactly what we're doing, and we will kind of refine as time goes on. This is Brian Tillman, first Jim, our co-chairman.
Council members, there's Tim. Mr. Mayor, thank you guys. Appreciate the time. As you guys have mentioned, this is a very important event, and City of Sachse is just the best city that you got going, period. That goes to the leadership that you have before. And I've been doing a lot of events for a long time in a lot of different cities, and I got to tell you, when I have my own chapter here, Mr. Mayor, you remember that we call Sachse our home for a reason, because you guys are just awesome. This event obviously is coming from the Sachse Historical Society, but we want to make sure that we can really build it up, and you guys have already started that stuff. We're on the website. It's going to be May 25th. What we'd like to really do to honor our the memorial of the wall is that to try to bring it in with the motorcycle escort, because as you guys know, that motorcyclists tend to kind of run without around with anything military-wise or whatever. We have a lot of respect for those soldiers that fought before us, and even those that fight for us today and stand in line. So we really appreciate it, and the citizens of Sachse are always awesome. So our idea is really to try to meet these guys at the hotel, bring them in with a motorcycle escort, and as much information that we can get out there, we would really just appreciate it. We do have a flyer here, but we have to leave some of that information here. But the main time is going to be May 25th is when we're bringing them in. We're going to meet at the down in Richardson, and we're going to bring them down. Both chiefs, fire chief and also police chief, have also committed to, which is also just another example of how great Sachse was. I met them really for the first time Saturday, and they committed they will help you just let us know what you need. And that's just the basis of how the city of Sachse really is. So we really can't appreciate and tell you thank you enough. But what it is basically is that May the 25th, we're going to meet with them around, we call it KSU. That's military talk, that's motorcycle talk for kickstands up. We're leaving at 9 o'clock, and we're going to bring those guys into the town. And we really just like to have the best result that we can. If the citizens want to come out, wave, whatever we can do. But the main thing is we want to show that the wall, that Sachse really appreciates what they've done. It goes without saying the work that the Historical Society has done to really get them out here. That's really a feat in itself. But a little old town Sachse is going to host it. And I got to tell you, Sachse has done a lot all the time. So we just really appreciate it. And like I say, the information you can get is on the website, www.saxehistoricalsociety.com. And so, question? No, you're good. I won't stop, sir.
No, okay.
No, that's really it. Anyone interested, if you know someone that has a motorcycle, and I know that you ride a bicycle, you can get a head start. Anyone who would really like to ride, if you know people who are motorcyclists, groups, chapters, whatever, we're an all-body welcome event. We really appreciate as many people. I would love nothing more than to represent Sachse by having, 1,000 motorcycles. Be great. Where we'd have to have, a police chief probably wouldn't like the logistics of parking a lot, but we can figure that out. But nonetheless, the more people will be able to come, the mayor, my phone number is on the bottom of this page, on this flyer. Feel free to have them call me. We do have registration as well for them that they can register head counts and stuff like that. So thank you. That's really what I wanted to say.
No, thank you.
I
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Anyone else for citizen input?
I am working with Ellen off of Rebecca Drive in Shepherd Glen,
And your address?
509 Rebecca Drive.
Okay.
I've lived there for 23 years, and we noticed there is a speeding now down the streets. Little kids out there, my nieces almost got hit. You can't open your door without getting almost hit. Cars driving through almost get hit. We've contacted the police before, nothing's happened. I'm not for sure if there's a way we can speed bumps out there, if we can get more cop patrol out there or something, but there is a constant running through stop signs and speeding through this area. I'm not sure if they do it in any other street, but I know they come flying through this one, so.
Thank you for your input.
Thanks.
Thank you. Anyone else? All right. Item 4, regular agenda items. Consider resolution approving the contract with MetLife for group dental insurance and renewing the agreement with United Healthcare and Advocacy for group health insurance and benefits for the employees of the city of Sachse. That's you. And before I get started, I mean, since it was citizen input, I want to say, again, on the wall. Bobby got that thing rolling. He's got some good help. But I also want to recognize Jim for his co-chair. Thank you, Jim.
Mayor and council, this is a continuation of the item that we discussed during your work session tonight. So in order to approve moving forward with United Healthcare, council would just need to vote to renew that agreement, and we wouldn't need a new contract, it would just be an extension of the current one. But we would need for council to consider the resolution that we attached approving a contract with MetLife for the group dental. Similarly to United Healthcare with Avisis, it would be the same thing, it would just be a contract renewal. And giving the staff approval to move forward on that. So what we'd be looking for is approval of the resolution and then renewing our agreements with UHC and Avisis for employee insurance.
Anyone have any comments? Councilman?
There are no discussions. I move that we approve item 17-3754 as presented.
I have a motion by Councilman Bickerstaff to approve item 173754 as presented. Councilman King? Okay, second by Councilman King. Any discussion? Is Pastor? Motion carries unanimously. Item is passed. Item 173747, concerning ordinance amending chapter 6 titled Health and Sanitation by removing section 6-7 titled Weeds, Brush, and Objectable Vegetable Vegetation in its entirety, and replacing it with a new section 6-7 with nuisances and vegetation, setting forth new regulations for nuisances and accumulated vegetation. I'm not going to try objection. It's very objectionable vegetation.
Well, I do believe our first President Bush identified broccoli as objectionable.
So that's the problem. Okay.
If I remember correctly.
I was going to thank some squash. Is that okay?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. This item was discussed in great detail and great depth by the City Council at its March 20th meeting. To summarize, Sachse does not currently have a trash and debris or junk and debris ordinance, and the conference plan identified the junk and debris ordinance as one of the first ordinances we should update, as over 82% identified curb appeal as a major theme within the comprehensive plan and improvement opportunity for the city of Sachse. We also discussed how state law outlines the regulatory framework of this ordinance. It provides definitions, the procedures for abatement and citation, and of course our methodology is one of voluntary compliance. However, the ordinances there for those who do not comply. We went through the definitions, very inclusive definitions. I think, for example, the abandoned refrigerators and driveways would be a great example of something that the trash and debris ordinance would be able to address. How this ordinance operates is that it declares trash and debris as a public nuisance and prohibits it. And it gives the city the ability to meaningfully address those issues when they arise. Staff recommends approval of the ordinance.
Captain Crown?
Trustee, I've said these comments probably several times. Anything to clean our city up, I'm all about. I said this before, we're not a town of 5,000 people anymore. We're not, we're rural, can't say that word, but we're not that. Although we like to think we are, we're not. We're 20-some odd thousand people now living on the U.S. So anytime we have an opportunity to clean the city up and make it more presentable, or make my neighbors more presentable,